It's about hop steak Sunday morning. And we had snow in Devon. Pitiful amount of snow. You could just see it like a dusting on the tops of the cars. And now it's just made the paths very slippy because it's sort of turned to ice. It would be really peaceful, all the birds are tweeting, but I don't know, the idiots in cars seem to be out in force today, making a racket, driving around, revving engines, and they're 8:30 on a Sunday morning if they've got nothing better to do. Can you hear that? It's miles away. There's idiots everywhere, I tell you. Anyway, I did a live stream yesterday. It was only about 15-20 minutes long. Got interrupted by the Hermes driver. I just went on because I hadn't done anything for ages, just haven't felt perky enough to do a video really. And I got lots of lovely comments from people. You know, I know all the stuff. I know I need to keep positive and all that. It's just sometimes it's hard, isn't it? Sometimes I'm all right. I just don't feel like I've got anything to say for YouTube. So, and then I feel like I should be doing it. And, I don't know, guilt. There's a little puddle. It was overflow from the river when it burst its banks, and it's made a little puddle and it's all frozen over. There were ducks on there yesterday. So I watched a bit of Zahir talking. I think it was a live stream. It might have been a recorded one. I can't remember now. And he was talking about faking it until you make it and keeping positive, even if you don't feel like it, it you know, rubs off. And I think there's an element of truth in that. I've used that technique with confidence. I used to be incredibly shy and stuff. Anyway, but I think sometimes that can be a little bit dangerous, is probably too strong a word, detrimental to your mental health if you always fake it. Sometimes you've got to acknowledge your feelings and deal with them and not just put them away for another day. But yes, I do agree that looking for positives is always a good thing. And Lainey's starting something beginning of Feb to do with positivity. So if you don't follow Lainey, big girls really do cry, I think. You've got to just have simple YouTube names, please. Easier for me to remember. Anyway, I'll put a link underneath. If you don't follow, then go over to see Lainey do that. I'm going to stop vlogging outside now because my hand is freezing. I need to put my gloves on. Home and showered and in my comfy clothes. I'm glad I went out early because it's raining now. It's just before 10, so I'm going to get myself a nice glass of hot water because I am doing a bit of intermittent fasting just to get my body used to not having so much sugar. So I'm doing 11 to 7, so I'm not eating before 11. So I'm going to have a big mug of hot water while I watch Carla and Lex. It's my Sunday morning treat. Watching Carla and Lex, not the big mug of hot water. That's not a treat for anybody. Worst place to sit to try and video. There we go. I've just been doing a bit of self-care, sorting out my monobrow and my this mole, tiny little mole here, just produces like 1,000 hairs in different directions and colours. So yeah, I thought I'd sort that out before people start to think I'm some sort of witch. I've just been sat on my backside, watched Carla and Lex, and then a bit of Steve Green. I don't think the live chat's working on some of the live streams because somebody messaged me yesterday and said that mine wasn't working. And then Carla, a couple of people mentioned that it was acting weird in their chat this morning. And then on Steve's, I could tell he wasn't seeing mine. And then he was replying to like Lex's comments that I couldn't see, and so yeah, that's playing up. What should I do? Oh, I thought I'd answer a question. I can remember getting asked, you know, when I asked for some questions and people put questions, and it's such a long back time now, I'd have to scroll back to find what the questions were. But one of the questions was, what are you reading? Well, I'm not a big reader. Earlier on in the year, sort of summertime, I read this, which really helped me get through some hard times. You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. So I'm rereading bits of that because it really helped me with my positivity. Whatever you think of self-help books, that's what I was reading. And then on and off, I read a bit of this. Lee Child. I just find Lee Child really easy to read. Page turners. And it's the Jack Reacher series, which I really like the Jack Reacher series. They did make a movie with Tom Cruise, which just seemed ridiculous, because when you read the books, Jack Reacher's like this really big, stocky, heavy set, tall man. And then obviously Tom Cruise isn't. So that did make me laugh a little bit. Right, I'm going to find something to do. I'm trying to stay in that band of shadow from the window. I got a parcel come yesterday from Snag Tights. Back in, I think it was March, they said if you support us and buy like a voucher, we'll give you twice, the equivalent of twice that amount in November. And I never got around to ordering it, so I bought £20 worth. So I bought £40 worth of tights. But I don't know if they've all come, but what I particularly like is they use a paper bag and then the tights are wrapped in paper. I've not unwrapped them yet, so I don't know what they're like, but I'm hoping that they fit, because there's nothing worse than tights that don't fit. So I've ordered burgundy. I try some different colours. Suffragette, don't know, is that purple? Slate, so that's a dark grey. Black and navy. Should we open one up and have a look? Let's try the purple ones. Wow. Oh, those really are purple, aren't they? Yeah. All I need to do now is lose weight so I can fit in some of my dresses. So it is about 2 o'clock. I'm working on the website on my laptop. And Jenny has found the sun again. I'll show you again in a second. And I'm watching the IT Crowd, which I've started to watch from the beginning again. I think this is the 3rd time I've watched it. So it's about 3:20. I've been working on my website. I've got about another 12-15 listings up on my website. And I'm going to carry on working on it now this evening. I thought I'd round up the vlog. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're all doing really well. Try and stay positive. No, stay safe and warm, and it will get better. Things will get better, even if it's only just the weather. All right, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.